Is it safe? What? Is it safe? I don't know. Probably not. Hey YouTube, this is Woodworker Anonymous, and here at the workbench, and want to do just like a real quick thing on brad nail guns and how to avoid getting bit by one of these things. I've had brad nail guns, forever, and they're awesome and ubiquitous. You got to have one. Most of you, I'm sure, do. But as long as I've had one, I've never had a problem until about 3 weeks ago, and I put one of these things about all the way through my finger. But just one simple thing to think about, and you'll avoid that almost entirely. All these guns do the same thing. They shoot the same brad nail, and the thing to keep in mind here is that the danger is when you're using a brad nail gun is for the nail to bend and then come back out. So what I was doing, so real quick, what I was doing was I was just taking some edge banding and tacking it along a piece of plywood to hide the plywood edge. And I was in a hurry, and I've used these things a million times, so I'm just like, boom, threw some glue down, and I'm just going down here, tacking it in, and this is a big no-no. The nail changed direction. It came out this side, it went into this finger right here, and almost came out the top side. I still have the blood blister there on the nail. It was actually up in here. It went through here and then kind of almost came out here. I was shocked. I yanked my hands away so fast. I mean, it felt like I thought the nail came all the way through, but it didn't. I think the nail bed stopped it. But it was stupidity. I mean, with one real quick realization, you can eliminate almost any chance of this ever happening to you. And that is understanding how these nails are made and how they're going to bend. Okay, it's a flat nail. It's very thin in this direction, and it's flat in this direction. So when a nail bends, it bends along the flat, and it always will. It's never going to bend the other way. So as you put the nail in the nail gun like this, it's either going to bend to the right or to the left when you're firing straight down. Every time. It's never going to bend up towards the front or down towards the bottom. So proper technique when you're doing this is to hold your gun at 90 degrees to the workpiece like this. Don't hold it in line with the workpiece, especially if you're trying to hold the piece. Obviously, you should never have your fingers down here, and I was just in a hurry and being careless. But sometimes maybe in a pinch, you might forget. But if you don't forget to turn the gun in this direction and just move down the piece like this, it doesn't matter. You're not going to get bit by that nail. If there is a turnaround or a bend because of the grain density, it's going to turn into the wood, not out of the wood, and you won't have that issue. So real simple, right? Make sure that there's wood to the left and to the right, and if it bends, it stays in the wood. I did something stupid, and every time I get up in the morning, I look at that stupid blood blister. It reminds me, and I'm like, I never should have done that. Do something, tell people how not to be stupid like me. So here it is. Don't do what I did. Make sure you go 90 degrees and keep the wood on the left and the right side of your gun at all times, and you'll be good to go. So that's it from Woodworker Anonymous. Real quick video. Hope it saves you from getting bit by your little nail gun. So listen, have fun in the shop, make something cool, and I'll catch you next time.